Hi you guys, it is Jaliyah Kreationz. I'm back with another video. Welcome to my YT channel. If you're new here or returning, it is Jaliyah Kreationz, your favorite budget coach. Hi you guys, hello. You guys will be like, Jaliyah, what the hell is this? Alright you guys, before we get into it, so you guys have been begging me for a restock on these yellow limited edition planners. I didn't plan to do a restock. Me and my manufacturer were able to work something out. I was honestly planning for a restock in December if we was gonna able to do a restock for December, but FedEx comes knocking on my door, and they deliver some planners. So we're going to be running back this planner launch only one more time, you guys. One more time. If you guys sell out of this planner launch, we might possibly keep the yellow planner forever because you guys had loved the yellow planner so much that we sold out in less than 3 minutes. So I'm going to be giving you guys another chance to score this planner if you didn't. And we're going to be doing a budget today using this planner so you can see the ins and outs of it again. I did do my budget with this planner. I have my own copy. But I have my sample copy, so this is the more up-to-date planner. Like the artwork, everything in here is the finalized of this planner. And there's no typos in this one. In my other one, I have typos, vice versa. But you guys, let me put my little yellow pig on here. One of the budget babes got me a yellow pig. You guys love this planner so much, so we're going to be dropping these again at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on 11/29, Friday 11/29, in honor of Pink Friday. We're going to be bringing this planner back. I do have some surprises on that day, so you want to make sure you're on the website. I do have a TikTok live register going on right now, and we will be doing some giveaways on that live. YT family, I know a lot of you guys don't have TikTok, so let me know in the comments if I should go live on YT so you guys can be included in those giveaways. If you don't have TikTok, let me know in the comments below. Put giveaway yellow heart so we can figure out a way to get you added in there. I like going live on TikTok just because I can play music in the background, but I do want to celebrate these moments with my YT family as well. You guys weren't a part of that first giveaway. Some of you guys were able to score a planner, so I'm happy for you, but they went so quick. So we're gonna run it back one more time and have fun with that. But today we're gonna be getting into a budget with one of my clients that's from California. We're gonna do her budget, doing a Cali budget, setting up her budget, planning her holidays, and how she's gonna navigate this month. So let's get straight into it, you guys. I'm so excited. We're gonna be using this planner. I can't wait. Let's have fun, okay? And also make sure you register for the live and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Also, you guys, before we start this budget, I do want to let you guys know we are doing deals every day up until Pink Friday. YT family, I've been posting the deals on my YT shorts, and if you're subscribed to the email listen on JaliyahKreationz.com, you'll be aware of what the deals are. Right now, the current deal is iPad digital planners and iPad pins. So if you've been eyeing a digital planner, they are $10 off today, and our iPad pins come in a set of 3 until midnight with the best deal you can ever get. So if you're getting an iPad for this holiday season and you want some nice iPad pins, affordable, gonna last you, definitely make sure you go and grab your iPad pins. Sorry you guys, that one was on my my nightstand, so just ignore that. These are mine. But anywho, you can go ahead and go grab some of those while they're on sale. The best deal you're gonna get, you get 3 of them for $30. That's about $10 each. They average for about $14 a piece, which still is a better deal than what you would spend if you go get the actual, you know, iPad pencil that, you know, you can purchase way more. So definitely take advantage of that deal, you guys. You get 3 pens for $30. $30, okay? But let's get back into it, you guys. Let's get started. So you guys know the first thing we always do is set up our calendar. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and set up our December calendar. So let's go ahead and set this up for December. So it's going to be the month of December. December 1st starts on a Monday. Or wait, does it start on a Monday or a Sunday? Wait. Monday or Sunday? Oh, shitness. See, I already done messed up, you guys. December 1st starts on a, oh, shitness. Look at me messing some stuff up, guys. December 1st starts on a Sunday. So let's go ahead. We'll just scratch these off. Just put them clear. Not too bad. Look at me. Already messing up, y'all. I'm already messing up. It's alright. We're going to go ahead and set up our calendar and write down all of our bills and expenses in our calendar. It's on a Saturday, right? The 7th on a Saturday. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not messing nothing else up. The 9th, the 10th, the 11th. I gotta get used to the way this calendar looks now. I did my calendar different this time so we can make sure we fit everything on here. So my brain's still trying to process this compared to my other calendar. So y'all gotta bear with me. Alright, go ahead and fill this in. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this in and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and write down our bills and expenses for this month, and then we'll come right back and talk about it. Alright you guys, and just like that we wrote in all of our bills and expenses. I just noticed that we should have added an extra line to the calendar, but it's fine. We'll just move it to up here. We're not going to need this for the additional months anyway. I forgot that we didn't section it off. My main priority for this calendar was just to make more room, so I wasn't even thinking about trying to add another stretch on there, but it's okay. We just added the 30th and the 31st up here to be good to go. But what we're going to do is we're going to write down our last payday. So our last payday that she received was going to be in November 26th. So our last payday, 11/26, which was going to be $31.10 as our income. So because this last paycheck is going to cover our December budget till we get paid again, it's going to fall in our December income section. So we're going to go ahead and do is set up our month for December. So this is for December. And our budget goal that she wants to do is rebuild her savings. Rebuild savings and pay off her small amount on her credit card, but we'll talk about that. But we want to prioritize the savings because the credit card balance isn't that big. So our last check would have been on the 26th, so we're going to put 11/26, and our pay is kind of like a bi-weekly pay here with similar, basically I would kind of say this is semi bi-weekly. And just because she has one job, we're just going to break it down to bi-weekly 1, bi-weekly 2. If you have multiple jobs, you'll put your source in there. And we're going to go ahead and put our next payday, which will be 12/18, right? Is that the next payday? 12/18. So we put in here at 12/18 for our next payday. And the amount for both of these checks after tax, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. The one from November was $31.10, and then our other check was $13.68. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and add these up here and see what our income totals to for the month. So we got $31.10 plus $13.68 is going to be $44.78 for our total income. So we're going to put that right here, $44.78. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and write down our fixed expenses versus our variables. Our fixed are going to be all our bills that are usually the same every month that we put in our calendar, and our variables are going to be our expenses that vary each month. Groceries, gas, subscriptions, I put those on those sides because we can always cut those. Our Christmas shopping, everything's going to go on this side. So let's go ahead and set this up and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, now that we went and wrote down all of our expenses, let's go ahead and add them up, starting with our fixed side. So let's go ahead and see what we're working with expense-wise. $19.95 for rent, Wi-Fi $61, then we have phone $284, SMUD $121, and car insurance $174. So for our fix here, we're looking at about $26.35. Go ahead and write $26.35 for our fixed total. Now variable total, we have about $300 for our 30 for our credit cards. Let me slow down. 30 for credit cards, $4.50 for groceries, subscriptions $123, gas $2.50. And then we set our Christmas shopping budget for $300, so that totals us to $11.53 for our variables. All right, $11.53 plus $26.35 is going to be $37.88. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and find our cash surplus, which we're going to take $44.78, which is our monthly income, minus our total of expenses going out. All right, so $44.78 minus $37.88 is going to give us $690 to go in our savings. Not bad at all. And then keep in mind, guys, this isn't your consistent cash surplus because we have holiday spending in here. So that's the good thing about when we're setting up budgets like this. You can see your cash surplus, still reach your goal and still focus on your other goals here as well. So we can still reach her goal to rebuild her savings by putting some money away and handling our holiday shopping. And then we're going to rebuild that savings as well. So now we're going to go ahead and set up our bi-weekly budget here, you guys. So let's go ahead and get the weeks of set up here real quick. Alright, you guys, so now that we went ahead and set up our weeks of, we're going to do the same thing we always do with our calendars as well. So we're going to start with the payday of the 26th and cover everything from the 26th all the way to the 18th. So I'm going to go ahead and section off our calendar. And don't be scared to make your borders the same way you've done before, even though you have a bigger calendar to mess with here. These shouldn't bleed through that bad at all. This yellow is a little different, of course, compared to using the white that we had before. So it's going to go ahead and section everything off. break it down here. So I want to say this is a semi bi-weekly budget. Okay, so that's how we're going to go ahead and section off our calendar. So we have an income of $31.10 that is going to fall on the paycheck. This is why we're starting the week of the 25th to the 1st, because that's our first, basically like almost our first paycheck for December. So we're going to put payday of $11.27. Okay, or $11.26 it should have been, but it's all right. We're gonna put it at 27. All right, and we got $31.10 coming in. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and section off what bills that are gonna come out around this time frame. So we know from the jump we have our rent, but we also have our SMUD, you guys, that comes out on the 27th of November. So this is why we wanted to make sure we count it for that. So we're gonna put our SMUD here, which is going to be $121. And then we also have our rent coming out for $19.95 as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this. Our rent coming out for $19.95. And then let's see what else we have here. Let's go look at our calendar. We have our credit card coming out for $30 as well. It's our only credit card too, so just credit card, $30. All right, and what else do we have here? We also have our car insurance for $174. Car insurance $174. All right, and then I think we also have the Wi-Fi coming out. Yeah, the Wi-Fi on the 10th for $61. So you can see most of her main bills come out with her larger check. So we got Wi-Fi there. And then we also have subscriptions for about $18. Our subscriptions coming out for $18. So Wi-Fi $61. And then we have subs for $18. Hope you guys can see everything correctly. Recording in the sunlight is always a hit or miss. All right. And then I think that's it for our fixed bills. Yep. Now it looks like everything, you guys. Everything that's highlighted is what we're going to pay. And then now let's go ahead and break down our variable expenses. All right, so if we're doing groceries for $4.50 a month, $4.50 divided by 2 is going to be about $2.25 for groceries. I'll go ahead and break groceries down for $2.25. Okay, and then if we have gas here, which is going to be $2.50, $2.50 divided by 2, $1.25 for gas here. Right, and what else do we have here? We have Christmas for $300, so we're gonna break down our Xmas gifts to $150 per check. All right, you guys, and just like that, we wrote in all of our bills and expenses. Let's add it up and see what we're totaling to for our first week of December, so we can see how much we're gonna be spending. So we have our SMUD for $121, our rent for $19.95. We have our car insurance to $174, and our Wi-Fi for $61. So we know right off the bat our bills for the first check that we're going to be paying for December is going to total to $23.51 for our fixed bills. Okay. Now let's add up how much we're going to be spending on our variable side, which includes our gas, our groceries, our credit cards, all of that stuff. We are not doing eating out this month to try to reduce that for December. We're cutting back on that. So we're totaling in about $548 for our variables. $548 plus $23.51 is going to total us to $28.99 for this current week of expenses. So $28.99. How much do we get to put in our savings with this check? Well, we're going to take that income that came in, which is $31.10, and we're going to minus it from $28.99. All right, $31.10 minus $28.99 is going to give us $211 in our savings. This is how easy it is to set up your paycheck breakdowns using this budget planner and templates. Super, super duper easy. Now we're going to focus on our next check and what we're going to cover with this one. All right, you guys, and just like that, our first month is done here. So let's go ahead and set up our second week of the month. I mean, our first week is done. Our first paycheck is done. Let's go ahead and set up our second payday. So we know we don't get paid this week, so we're going to zero out this week. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Zeroed out. So now we're going to go ahead and focus on the payday of the 18th. Payday 12/18. And this is going to definitely be a smaller check here. I mean, a smaller expenses here. And we covered the Wi-Fi with the last check, right? To make sure I'm not missing that Wi-Fi. Were we using blue? We were using blue, right? Blue was the one we were using. So let's go ahead and section off that blue here, because we want to make sure we covered everything. All right, so that Wi-Fi falls in there, as well as that credit card, so we know everything is covered. So now we're going to go to our next week, which is going to be the payday of the 18th, and let's go ahead and section this off. Look at that pink, so bright and vibrant. All right, and I think the next payday for her will be the 29th, I think. So we're just going to go ahead and section off into the 29th. Or the 30th, 31st, somewhere around that time. But we don't have to worry too much about that because she doesn't have that many bills that are going to be falling through this time frame. All right. So our payday is going to be a little bit smaller this time. We got $13.68. She usually has a lot of overtime on her first check of the month, so that's why that one's super heavy. So then we have our phone bill, which is going to be $284. $284 for our phone bill that's going to be coming out. I wish I knew you wanted me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm literally thinking I'm on live. I just literally be singing during live on accident. So we got our phone bill, which is going to be $284. Perfect. And then I think we also have our Hulu subscription coming out. So we have Hulu and another subscription for $17. So for subscriptions this week, and go ahead and add up our Hulu. 82 plus 17 is going to be 99 that we're going to be spending this week for subscriptions. Subscriptions will be 99. All right, perfect. And then let's see what else we have here. Just groceries and gas and our things that repeat again. So we're going to go ahead and write down our expenses that repeat again, which is going to be our groceries. Going to be $225. Gas $125, and Xmas for $150. Now we're going to go ahead and add that up for the week and see how much we total to you guys. So our fix we have is just $284. And then our variables here, 99 plus 225 plus 125 plus 150. We're going to go ahead and add this up, which is going to be $599 for our variables. $599 plus $284. Our expenses this week is going to total to $88. 883, which is gonna be 1368 minus 833. It's gonna be 485 in our savings. Not bad. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, and just like that, we set up our whole budget for the month. We set up our calendar and broke down our paydays. You can see her first week of the month is a little heavier, but we're still good to go. How do we proof check our budget to make sure our numbers are correct? All we do is compare it to our monthly versus our weekly. Or I mean, not our weekly or our bi-weekly, I meant in this case. So we're supposed to total for fixed $26.35. All we're going to do is add up both of our fixed for each week. $23.51 plus $2.84 totals to $26.35. So we know our fix is correct here. Now we're going to go ahead and add up our variables. The first week we spend $5.48 on variables. The second week we spend $5.99, which totals us to about $11.47. I think we overquoted for this subscription, so we're pretty close there. We're just $10 off, so maybe we wrote more for the subscriptions than we have. Yeah, we're super close. So subscriptions, we have 17 plus Hulu for 82, and then we have these two subscriptions for 18. So yeah, it looks like we quoted extra for the subscriptions than what it actually was, so not too shabby. We're good to go there. Our savings, we're supposed to put $690 in our savings. We have $211 plus $485. We basically put $696 in our savings. So we still reached our goal, and now we're going to go through and break down our savings section. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this out. Alright, you guys, so this is going to be how we create a sinking funds. So we know at the end of this month our starting balance is going to be $696. That's what we're going to be bringing in. Our savings goal is to hit 1,000 here. We want to hit 1,000 in our emergency fund here, so we're going to go ahead and set this up for December. This is our December cash surplus. We have $696, and we want to get to 1,000, but we also want to pay off some debt. So what we're going to do in our sinking funds category is we're going to go ahead and set up two different tanks. We're going to set up a tank for debt and emergency. Okay, because that's what our goal is. Our credit card balance that we have for the debt, let me pull up what the debt was. Our debt on this was $482 on our credit card. So our debt for our credit card would technically be $482. So we're going to go ahead, if we want to reach $1,000, we're going to go ahead and put $500 up for the next 2 months. The next month she won't be doing holiday shopping, so it won't really matter. So we can still work on that goal. So we're going to put $500 away for debt, and then we're going to put oopsie, I meant to put I opposited it. Okay, so for debt we're meant to put we're going to put $196. In emergency we're going to put $500. Damn it, you guys, every time I try to be a perfectionist this happens. Just act like you don't see that there. So that's how we would basically break down our savings. We're going to put a portion in our emergencies for $500, and then we're going to put $196 towards that debt. Once we get that 1,000 in our savings, we're going to pay off the credit card in full, because our main goal is to build our savings. So that's how we would set up a sinking funds. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to be sloppy. I tried my hardest. That's what happens, and I try to be a perfectionist. But that's how we set up our sinking funds. All right, you guys, and just like that, we have our game plan for December. So that's as easy as it is to set up your budget using this budget planner, of course. I'm going to recommend it. This planner will be available on 11/29 at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you missed the first batch of it, I will for sure go ahead and make sure you grab one. This is the perfect budget planner for organizing your finances. Of course, there's still other pages to use in here, but we're just doing these pages to set up for the month of December. So yeah. We do still have other budget planners, which are still amazing. I don't want you guys to think that my other budget planners that I have do not do the job. They still get the job done. This was just a limited theme that we made some changes to. So if you do have the original planner, there's nothing wrong with your planner. Still a great planner. I love that planner so much. I put my heart into that planner as well. So definitely make sure you guys are getting your budget planners for 2025 so you can be organized and reach your goal. I would love for all of my clients and my subscribers to have $1,000 in their emergency fund. That's my goal for all of my clients this upcoming year. So I challenge you to save that $1,000. I will be so proud of you when you come comment and say that you did it, if you've been following the methods and templates that we've been using to get you there. And we are all set to go, you guys. I'm going to end this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and let me know what you think about this budget and this planner in the comments below. Thank you guys again for watching and supporting my videos. They mean so much to me, and I can't wait to continue to bring you guys better budgeting content. Bye, you guys.